Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to show you 8 different ways to do a pullover. So, since our 20 different ways to do a backflip video is very popular, it's been our most popular video so far, we decided to do 8 different ways to do a pullover because it's pretty similar. So a back pullover looks like this, and what it is it's basically one of the progression steps to doing a backflip. Most people don't really consider it a trick, but even if it's not a trick, it's still fun to do, and it's fun to make different variations of it. After you watch this video, if you have any more suggestions of different types of ways that you do a pullover, comment them down below. Our Instagram is right here, and without further ado, let's get started. So the first way to do a pullover is the regular pullover. So it's basically just you jump, you land on your back, and then you do a backflip off your back and land on your feet, but you do a tuck in the middle. So here's what that looks like. The second way to do a pullover is called the parachute pullover. So the parachute pullover is basically when you're doing a pullover, you're like sort of like tucked in like this, and then halfway through you're gonna like push yourself out and then land like that. The third way to do a pullover is the flash kick pullover. So basically you're doing a pullover, but in the middle you split your legs and like this, and you land with your legs split. The fourth way to do a pullover is pullover x pullover. So you're basically going to do a back pullover, but instead of landing your feet, you're gonna over rotate to your back, and then off your back you're gonna do another pullover and land on your feet. And this one's pretty fun to do, and I think it looks pretty nice. The fifth way to do a pullover is the step out pullover. So what you're gonna do is you're going to, just like a backflip with a step out, you're going to step with one leg in front of you, then you're gonna push yourself back and then do the pullover. So here's what that looks like. The sixth way to do a pullover is the pullover pike. So you're basically gonna do a regular pullover again, but instead of tucking, you're gonna do a pike. And you're gonna have to get a little bit more height on this one because you're a little bit longer in the pullover and you don't wanna hit your feet on the ground before when it's too early. The seventh way to do a pullover is the pullover Cody. So you're basically gonna do a back pullover, but instead of rotating to your feet, you're gonna rotate to your stomach. So then you're gonna open up early and land on your stomach. And sometimes it hurts, but it's pretty fun. And lastly, the eighth way to do a pullover is the pullover without a tuck. This is normally the way that most people do a pullover if they don't do it with a tuck. So it's basically the same thing, but you're not gonna tuck. So a little disclaimer about pullovers is that pullovers are not kabooms. Kabooms are where you do a backdrop and you hit most of your back first, then you hit your legs, and then you do a backflip and land on your feet. And it's a lot harder than a pullover. Pullovers are not kabooms. Pullovers, you just land on the upper half of your back, or your full back, not your legs. Your legs are not touching it, and bounce up, land on your feet, and it's a lot easier. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to see our latest video, click here. If you want to see another cool video, click here. Click in the middle to subscribe, and see you guys next week. We post videos every week.
Hey, there's a lot of dry snitching going on in those videos, so I don't like it.
Feels like it.